It came out and I watched it because y'all know I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. I'm talking about Prison Brides that aired on Lifetime TV last night, January 10th, honey. Season 1, episode 1, A Strange Situation. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, and this is my super perspective where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, honey. If it's out, I'm watching it or watched it. Okay, just so you know. Let's get right into this episode. Y'all, can I just start out by saying I was a little bit underwhelmed. But again, it's very new, it's very young, it's kind of a whole new, venture, right, for Lifetime. And I'm strictly comparing this to Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, the whole WeTV franchise. Okay, so that could be why I was looking for more. But let's get right into this episode. I'm going to give a general review on the things that stuck out to me. Yeah, and drop your comments below. I want to know everything that you thought about these couples. Now, on this first episode, we only met the first three couples, I believe. That was Svea and Joseph, or Jojo. Then we met Aaron in Australia, who was meeting her boyfriend Michael, and then we have Emma, who was meeting her fiance Curtis. Right, so all of these women are from other countries, and they are coming to the U.S. to their prison boothings. All right, so Svea and Joseph. Now, Svea is a very beautiful woman. She seems like she's got her head right on her shoulders, right? Like she seems level-headed from the discussion we saw between her and her mom. Her mom's like, she always thinks everything out. Svea, this must really be serious for her to be taking these steps because she's always been I guess very by the book. Okay. And so of course Svea's mom has some hesitancy, as any mother would, not only for their child moving across the world, but also kind of the circumstances by which, they're together. So in this first episode, we actually see her moving from Germany, Dusseldorf, Germany, to Chicago, I believe is where Joseph is. And she goes to stay with his grandmother, and grandma seems to welcome her in, but even grandma's asking the question, well, like, why? Like, I know she's serious because she's taking all these steps, but really, what's the why? Right, like, why are we doing this? Now I believe Joseph is locked up for possessing a firearm, carjacking, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below. But apparently, he's rehabilitated, and he's been locked up since he was 19. He's done his 11 years. He's 30 years old now. And I believe by the end of this episode, they've actually had their visit, and she got to hug on him and love on him. Y'all, we'll see. We don't really know a ton about these partners except for one, and I'll save them for last because he got on my nerves a little bit. Next, we have Emma and her fiance Curtis. Now, Curtis is locked up for, I think, carjacking and some other crime. Somebody in the comments from the last video said something else, but that's all alleged. If you want to know that tea, go to that video. It's my other video where I talk about Prison Brides coming out. Now, Emma, her family, I don't think is for it. The dad says he feels like Curtis is trying to impress him. Curtis don't need to impress him. He said he just needs to be himself, right? Emma believes that everybody in the U.S. carries guns, and so his charge really isn't that big of a deal to her. Yeah, but she's adorable. I mean, I think she's cute. I hope the best for all of these couples. Curtis says that he's rehabilitated. He is not the man that he was 3 years ago. And so they're going to make the best of it and see what happens on this road, on this journey. She is packing up. And I mean, I think me and my boyfriend were talking about this last night. And it's really that I think the idea for the women that they kind of have a captive audience, right? You're dealing with this man who's locked up. He doesn't have to worry about work or his parental duties if he's a parent. You literally have his undivided attention for whatever that's worth. And like Emma said, she said, I feel like I could be myself. They think I saved him, but he saved me too. I was able to be my full, true, authentic self. And that's kind of the sentiment that's ringing true, I think, with a lot of the women thus far. Now, let's talk about Erin, honey. Now, Erin originally, I think she said she was born in New York, moved to Australia. And so she's kind of got like this Americanized Australian accent. It's very slight. I was like, is she from another country? But anyway, she is with her boyfriend, Michael, who is scheduled to be released. And so she has to get to the States to be prepared for his release. When she gets there, finds out he might have to go to a halfway house, and it's whatever. What I'll say about this couple, I don't like how he talks to her. Now, if she likes it, I love it. But I'm saying he seems very disgruntled. Most of the conversations that we are privy to, in some way, he seems like he's giving her the business or wanting to hang up in her face. And I'm like, she's just really trying to be there for you, let you know everything's going to be okay, that she's right there. So I don't know. And again, he's been in and out of prison, it seems. And he's lost his mom, which condolences, because I don't wish that pain on anyone in the world. Um, but yeah, I don't know what the relationship dynamic is. She says that she's so in love with him and that he's a great man to her. And maybe he has been, maybe it was just the stress of release and not knowing what's going to happen. But child, I don't know. But in a nutshell, y'all, to me, that was the episode. There was not a whole lot of fluff and fruff. I feel like they need at least hour and a half long episodes. I feel like we needed to meet all the couples in this first episode, and we need a little bit more, y'all. If you're going to compete in this market, you have to give us a little bit more. But anyway, you guys, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.